Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 3. Last time, we obtained Albel's services. And this room does not bring back fond memories. It's what happens when you talk to nothing, apparently. Anyway, if you talk to Woltar, he says that Albel should be at least of some service. And then makes fun of him for being stuck in jail and not being able to exercise. That's kind of sadistic, dude. Anyway, he's an old dude, so we'll just leave him be. Anyway, we're back in the prison here, so we can talk to some people. And you'll notice that a few of the former Dragon Brigade soldiers have been locked up. And apparently these ones are still very much in desire to be at war. I have a feeling that the king has decided to lock a few of these people away because they don't understand the desire for peace, and this guy killed at least 100 people. That's just crazy. And this guy is apparently a masochist, or at least looks like one. I don't know. This guy is from the Church of Apris. If I could speak, that would be beneficial. And apparently he blames Aquaria for twisting the religion, though if I recall, I believe the religion originated near Aquaria anyway, or at least in, I would assume. And so yeah, he wants all of them to piss off as well. So yeah, a lot of very kind of creepy people are still in jail. Now, with that being said, oh, there's somebody here. Yep, there's no treasure in the one above, so don't need to worry about that. Now, we've explored the castle, nothing else to do here, so let's head out. Now, I'm questioning whether I'm actually going to do this or not, so let's take a look for now. I'm going to at least give it a try. The upcoming area is actually kind of difficult, so I'm wondering if this is a good choice or not. However, what I want to do for the upcoming area is go with this party. Now, the reason for this is because they're the lowest levels, and I do want to level Albel up a little bit. That's kind of the main bit. But just for a little more variety, because we've had Fate and Cliff in the party for pretty much the whole game now, so might as well have some different people in. Roger is still not going to get much use if I give him any use at all. At this point, it's probably a good thing to mention, though. We have 3 of the total of 6 required characters so far. We don't have the other 2 yet. There are 6 party members that must be in your party. Now, telling you who the ones that are temporary, kind of a bit of a spoiler, but I do need to mention it so that you know which characters you have access to, and there's options to pick 2 of 4. Now, we have access to 3 of them right now. Optional characters later in the game will be Nell, Albel, Roger, and 1 other. We can pick 2 of those characters. Of them, the best fighters are Nell and Albel. Of the 4, 1 that we don't have is the best for item creation. Roger's also decent at that. And yeah, I don't know what other way you would value them. I tend to use Nell even into late game, so she'll be my default choice. And if you don't view any of a couple of scenes with Albel and with Roger, she will be your default character that will join you at this point and become permanent. So if you do nothing, she joins. I do want to show off the sequences, though I do want Nell to be the one to join. Now, this is only for your 7th party member. You also have the 8th. You can actually choose any of the other of those, 4 characters that you didn't already choose. So I can go with Nell and Albel, which is what I tend to do most of the time. I will consider another character, but I'll probably end up going with Albel just because I don't care for the other character, or Roger, mainly because they suck in battle. I don't think I'll be using Albel too much long term, but I do want to at least kind of demonstrate him because he's kind of unique. Now, with that being said, let's pick up some new gear. Now, we can create some new armor at this stage, but it's kind of difficult to do, and I have enough money that buying this, you know, I think the other armor that I could make has 75 defense. So this is just flat out better anyway. And unfortunately, Albel uses light, or I guess medium strength armor. This isn't really light armor, but yeah. So I want to pick up 2 more of those, which is kind of expensive, but oh well. I could buy another mithril plate and give it to him. I don't care. Do we have anything else useful? No, unfortunately not. Now, we could buy a weapon, I think, for Albel here, but I think I can make one for cheaper. So let's take a look at that real quick. That's actually better than the one I'm going to make for him. However, I'm going to make him one anyway because its attack power is 200. It costs a hell of a lot less. And on top of that, I'm going to get one with 300 attack power in the next dungeon anyway, so this would be a waste of money. Mithril plate, unfortunately, he can't use, otherwise I'd just give him one of those. We've already looked through all that, so I don't need anything here. But I did want to show off that that's there. And I'll be able to get him later. He's another inventor, if I haven't mentioned so already. Now, at this point, I am going to rest up, set up my characters, and I will meet you outside. And we're back. Now, normally I would not meet you outside because that would kind of be pointless. However, we have something new here. And there's a Dragon Brigade guy here who will take us all the way to the Beckwell Mine. Now, I don't want to do that because that actually takes me further away from where I want to go, but just know that that is available. Now I'm just going to meet you at Curlsaw, getting ready to do a little bit of, well, probably a lot of item creation. Okay, we're back. Now, since we did our last big thing of item creation, we gained a couple of new party members, Maria and Albel, and between these two we can create a whole bunch of new items now. Maria is not particularly good at anything. She's decent at compounding, writing, engineering, alchemy, but more than anything else, she just has the ability to create items that other characters can't, such as, you know, Fate. So I can make a bunch of new items with her, which is very nice to have. And Albel, well, he's not great at much of anything, except for smithing. He's moderate at pretty much everything else. However, he is one of the few characters who can actually make another weapon for him at this stage in the game. Now, in order to do this, we need this party, Fate, Albel, and this is Lias, we picked up before. I don't think you need Lias. Albel is the one who makes it, so anyone else would do, but these are the numbers for this particular party. Where we need a value between 1449 and 1601. Now, for the rest of these, I'm not going to go and, you know, show you me actually creating the item. I'm just going to go, it's like, okay, you know, here, I created this item. This is the value you need, because otherwise it's just going to take too long. And, well, time constraints, you don't want to sit here in the menu all day. Neither do I, but in order to get some new items, I'm going to need to. So I'll just cut from here to the next item we create. Death Talons! Those are Albel's new weapon. He actually has, his weapons are gauntlets or swords? It's hard to tell. Anyway, I will see you with the next item in a moment. Okay, we're back. Now we are compounding instead of smithing, and I have created some witch tablets. Now, witch tablets are created with a party of Fate, Millennia, and Maria. And with this party, you were looking for a value between 140 and 154. Now, this does overlap with Resurrection Mist, which I will try to get, but I wasn't able to get last time for whatever reason. I'll see if I can get some this time. I think it has basically like a Resurrection Elixir, except it applies to all party members, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. It might just be 60% HP and MP recovery. Either way, that's how you get them. I will show you the next one. Okay, we're back again, and we got a fruity potion this time. For this, you're looking at the same party, Fate, Malenia, and Maria, and you're looking for a value of exactly 9. Do note that I'm not sure if it's specifically when there's an NPC in the party, but the amount of full you'll be losing per line completion will be much higher than just 9 full. In my case, I think it's about 300 or 400. Just be aware of that. You know, I don't understand it myself, but maybe someone else knows. Tell me in comments. And the next one is the Aqua Potion. Now, the Aqua Potion is same party again, and you're looking for a value of between 15 and 16. Do note that I'm not listing or explaining which of these overlap with other ones. Sometimes they do. In the case of Aqua Potion, I believe it overlaps with a Berry Potion, as well as some on some other levels as well. Just kind of be aware of that. It won't always give you the item you're looking for, so be aware of that. More than anything, someone already created Aqua Potions for me, but having more is always a good thing, so might as well pick up some while I'm here. They're cheap enough. And maybe it'll put more into the store. I don't know. Anyway, on to the next one. And now we have the Syrupy Potion. This one is really effective, as you can see. HP and MP, gotta love that. This one has a value of 14 exactly, though it does overlap with the Berry Potion like the Aqua Potion did with 15 and 16. It's kind of annoying because the Berry Potion shows up more than anything else, but got some of those, got some of those. I think that's... oh, no, there's one more that I may want to pick up for compounding. See you in a moment. And we have the Sweet Potion. This one is another revival item. Always nice to have some extra ones of those, though I'll probably never go through that many. It's just a good idea to pick them up because, you know, why the hell not? That, and more than anything else, I'm showing you guys items you can pick up for cheaper than fresh sage. So let's see, this one is between 27 and 29 full with the same party as you see here, same one I've used for all my compounding. Maria is much better than anyone else I had at compounding. Let's see, yeah, 25. She's my second best compounder. Nell was my next best, so yeah, drastic. Or no, I guess Albel's slightly better, but I just got him too. Yeah, everyone had kind of crappy compounding skills. Anyway, I will move on to the next item. Okay, we're back. Now, for the last few items, there's actually 5 of them. They all have the exact same value, and as you can see, they're books, which means I've had to install the writing ability. Now, for your reference, there is the Decayed Tome, the Deteriorating Tome, the Tattered Tome, the Dated Tome, and yes, the Crumbling Tome, which took forever to get for some reason. These are all doable with the characters that I have lined up for this and require a value of 1283 to 1417. And that party is Fate, Maria, and Nell. As you can see, they're the only ones with semi-decent writing talents. Everyone else is single digits, and they all suck. So, in order to install that, you just go here, click the button, pay 5,000 full, and you set it all up. Now, let's go over some of the new items that I've gotten here. I got a bunch more Aqua Potions, we already saw that, some Fruity Potions, some Sweet Potions, Syrupy Potions, got additional Witch Tablets, and now the important ones. No, I didn't want to organize them. Can I select them? There we go. So this one teaches you Loot Item, which is basically the stealing ability for this game and is completely worthless, save for one instance, and it takes far too much grinding to make that worthwhile. But I will go over how to do it and a good area to do it later in the game when it's more appropriate. Crumbling Tome increases stamina. I can't actually remember what this does. I'll teach someone it and then we'll find out. Combat Training, very important. Convert damage, basically if you're hit with MP damage, you can convert it so that it takes off your HP instead, so you can kind of balance out characters who have low MP or low HP by converting damage to the other one. It's actually worthwhile doing in some circumstances. I think I've seen other people claim that it's better all the way around because it actually gives you more HP total. I'll have to look into it a little more. I haven't looked into it in a while. And Cure Condition. So before I do anything else with those, I need to be able to have access to do that again. And someone's made a Sapphire, a Bubbly Potion, which is garbage, Flare Bomb, which I don't care about. Ooh, ramen, I'm hungry. And a Fire Gem, which I don't care about. Anyway, I also got an Emerald Ring when I was trying to get an item through crafting. I don't have a specific value for it. I believe it was with a party of, I think it was Fate, Roger, and Stannis for crafting. And I think it was somewhere between like a 450 and a 550. I'm not exactly sure on the number. You can always check the calculator, the item creation calculator for Star Ocean. Just Google Star Ocean 3 item creation calculator. I can't remember how I found it. I think I found it as a link through one of the facts on GameFAQs there. But yeah, basically, I'm going to start submitting all these things. As you can see, it was a really rare thing for me to get. I think my chances of getting this was about 1%. Yeah, Fruity Potion. Luckily, a lot of these HP healing items have very low ratings, which makes it easier for you to create them, but I kind of wish everything was sitting at 50 so it would make it a lot faster to go through this process. So I definitely want to put all of these tomes on here so that I can buy more of them, because creating them, as you can tell, because they're all overlapping with each other, 5 of them all have the exact same value, and I think more of them do, but I can't make them yet. So yeah, it becomes real tedious trying to do that, so I obviously don't want to do that. So let's hope I can get them to sell enough of these for me so that I can cover the remaining ones. Deteriorating Tome. And the last one, the main reason why I wanted to do more item creation to begin with, is new weapon for Albel. There we go. Lots of items. They'll be available for purchase a little later here. So let's just check out Albel here. I've given him a superior chainmail, and as you can see, his defense is 190, which is better than pretty much everyone else in the game right now. He has the highest defense at level 24. This is good. And let's give him a better weapon. Gives him 420. Yeah. Attack power, and I'm immature, which basically puts him on par with everybody else. In fact, he's one of the top couple of people. Let's see. You're still way low on your attack power. Unfortunately, I can't make... Actually, I think I can make a slightly better weapon, but it shoots out balls of ice, if I recall correctly, and I don't really want to have that on there. So I'm stuck waiting on her until I get a better weapon. As far as equipment for him, you'll want him on the Brooches of Footwork because they're awesome. The Emerald Ring, by the way, that I created... is minus battle skill MP use, so this would be kind of useful for someone like Maria, and I will consider putting that on her later, but for now, the reduced HP cost is really effective. I might throw it on for a specific boss fight if I want to stay really far back and just use aiming device over and over again. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, let's go in here. Let's go find all of my items here. Where are they? I think those books are in here as well. Yes. So I have 7 of the Decayed Tomes, so let's give that to you, and you. I'll save the other 2 for later. What do we got here for Tattered Tome? Convert damage. I want one on you and you, because eventually everyone will get them. I'm just doling them out right now and making sure I have some left over in case I need those. Don't care about those. Combat training is probably the most important. Cure Condition, I will throw that on Maria because why not? I don't really care too much. Where are the other ones? Crumbling Tome, increased stamina. I only have 1 of those. I don't know who to get that to right now. Loot item, I'm not going to worry about. Characters I tend to put that on are Nell and Fate, but we'll go over that quite a bit later. So what these tend to do is they open up new abilities here. I think increased stamina is an ability here. I'm not 100% sure on that. So convert damage basically preserves your HP or MP, and it has a certain formula here. As you can see, an MP equals a lot of HP damage, and smaller amount of HP equals an MP damage. So I think this one's more effective, but like I said, I'm gonna have to do some research. Cure Condition weakens the effects of poison, paralysis, petrification, freezing, and stunning, but lowers defense. Yeah, I don't want that. I just put it on because it's there. Combat Training. As you can see, raises experience by 40% for an individual character, but Fury expenditure triples, which is not a good idea for Maria. However, I am going to want to put it on you, basically so that he can gain levels faster and catch up to everybody else. One other thing of note is I have more anti-attack auras available. I think homing was the last one I got then. Yeah, I don't care about any of these really. I just leave it on standard for most of the game. It's a good idea to stun the enemy, especially if you're if you're getting hit when your guard is full, you probably want them stunned so that you have a chance to counterattack. The damage, this homes in on them, hits them, and then they get shot up into the air and fall down. You can't hit them, so I don't like that. The two-way I've found isn't particularly effective, and you're not usually surrounded by enemies, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's pretty much all the item creation I wanted to do. Oh, no, there is a little more other item creation that I did want to take care of, though that will be something I'll have to take care of next time. Basically, I just want to make some more MP bombs, so that's not a big deal. I can take care of that off screen and show you the items that I made and how I made them. But that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.